start with questions for Sahil and later move on to questions for coach.
Sahil, FC Goa have won 3 games in a row now, and there is some respectability to the ISL table. There's 5 point difference between FC Goa and the top place, Mohun Bagan. FC Goa play Mohun Bagan and BFC, two of the stronger teams in the next 3 games. So how do you see this next 3 games for FC Goa?
Yeah, I think we have to take it game by game. We know that we have 2 big games after this one, but I think before those two, I think this one is equally important because we need these 3 points. And if we go into those games not performing in this next one, then we will feel worse. So I think yes, those 2 games are there, but before that we have one job to do against Hyderabad.
Do you feel FC Goa is as good as any other team in the competition?
Yes, I think definitely it's true that we had a little of a slow start, but now I think if you see the team compared to the beginning, I think we are understanding each other better. The group is getting stronger, and I think we are starting to put in better performances and get points more than anything else. So yeah, I think we can compete with anyone.
Personally, in these last 3 games, you had a very big role to play because you've started all the games and ended as well. So how do you see your own growth as far as FC Goa is concerned compared to the start and what you are doing right now?
Yeah, I think personally also I'm happy to be starting games and helping the team. The last 3 results is true that have been very good in terms of points. We can play better in some moments, of course, but in terms of points it has been perfect because we have 9 out of the last 3. So yeah, I think whatever job I have to do, I always try to give my best, whether it's starting or coming on. And yeah, I think we just have to keep going, myself and the team as well.
Sai, you came back to the UFC Goa this season. You are the one of the key member of the team. So how you look homecoming to the UFC Goa this season?
No, I'm happy to. When I signed, I was happy to be back. At FC Goa. I said I was 5 years with Hyderabad, and coming back was special. But yeah, I think I just want to do the best that I can this season, help the team and to achieve as much as we can. So we should all dream as big as we possibly can and take it game by game, and try to have a great season.
So playing back to we are playing against Hyderabad next match. So it is after you said after 5 years you came back to Goa and now you are playing in Hyderabad. So how is your feeling playing in Hyderabad?
I had an experience of this last year because I went on loan to Punjab, so I went to Gachibowli to Hyderabad to play. Yeah, it was a bit tricky, but I think once the game starts, it's like any other game. You have your friends and emotions and memories there, but once you start the game, for me it's like any other game. I want to do my best and I want to win regardless of the opposition.
Sahil, you definitely, Hyderabad being your former team as well, you definitely followed their campaign so far. They've pulled off some surprising results here and there. A narrow loss to Mumbai City recently also. So, according to you, what is the kind of challenge that they'll present, especially at their home ground?
No, I think maybe the position they are in the table doesn't tell the whole story of the team or the team that they are. I think they are a team that is stronger than the table suggests, and I think that it is very important for us to go into the game not to be relaxed, because maybe if you play Mohun Bagan you enter switched on, but I think we have to have that same mentality going into this game, because you see some games where when they've started well, even actually when they played Mohun Bagan, the first 20-30 minutes they were better than them till they conceded. So I think they can be a threat, so we have to take it as seriously as any other game.
On another note, FC Goa have not lost an away match yet so far. Our away match, in fact, since Coach Manolo's arrival, our away record has been fairly good. So, is there as part of the team, is there any sort of preparation, extra preparation, or thought process that the team follows when you go and play away from home in front of opposition fans and so on?
I don't think it's very different to in any other game or in terms of it being home or away. I think the coach and the coaching staff prepare us for all the games. Whether it's home or away, we give it equal importance. Maybe this is coincidence that you haven't lost an away game, but we take it both home and away games equally serious.
Great match.
No, you know that for me always is special to come back to Hyderabad because, as you say, it was my first team here. Even this year I was twice because both games with the national team were there. It's always a good feeling because I love the city also. For me it's a great city. And it's a nice coincidence that is my game 100 in ISL playing Hyderabad and FC Goa. But as same than the opinion of Sahil, will be very nice everything till the moment then the kickoff, and then we will go for the 3 points.
But what are your thoughts about your journey all along? You said in previous interviews that when you came to India, you never expected to stay for so long. But now you are managing 100 games in the ISL, which only 2 other coaches have done. So how do you look at the entire journey for you now?
A lot of people tell me that it would be good if I write a book because I have a lot of different experience. And the first chapter would be arriving to India in the flight, asking myself, what are you doing? And now we are in my 5th season here. I say sometimes that it's my second country because I never spent 5 years in another country than Spain. And I'm very comfortable. I think that if you can choose 2 not cities, because Goa is not a city, it's a state, but 2 places in India, for sure will be more. But in terms of ISL, maybe I can choose Hyderabad and Goa. I am a privileged person because I was in 2 clubs that I enjoyed not only inside the pitch, but outside also.
Coach, you played this season as a coach of the national team in Hyderabad. You are wingers in Hyderabad. So tomorrow, day after tomorrow, you are playing the UFC Goa coach in Hyderabad. So you are expecting a win?
Of course, expecting a win. We played last season and we won last season. But
no, this season, I'm saying.
Next season.
This season. Both matches with India.
As an India coach, you have not won that game.
No, I don't understand.
You played with the national team 3 games
Yes.
in Hyderabad.
Yes.
2 in the Intercontinental Cup and 1 against Malaysia.
Yes.
You lost 1 game and drew 2 games.
Yeah. But one thing is the national team, another thing is the club. Completely different games. The atmosphere, even I think in the national team, was very good. I know that the crowd in Hyderabad, they are not too many people, but they are very loyal, with the team. And in this, again, will be a special game because it's Hyderabad, game 100, everything. But we need to win this game, and we will enter in the ground with the intention to get the 3 points and come back to Goa to prepare the next match.
Coach, after this shaky start of the season, now draw and 3 consecutive wins. As a head coach of the team, how you feel about it?
Very good now, but one thing that we knew in the squad, in the staff, especially with the management, with the medical team, with everyone, is we knew how could be the beginning of the season. We risk with some new players, with Iker, Lara, Sandes were in the finishing important injuries, and and it's true that we lost some points in the beginning that we didn't expect, but I was very confident also always about that. I told you, no, that the season will be good. Now we won 3 games. I don't want to say now. You can be here when you are in a good moment, and you can be here when you are in a bad moment. You have to work in the same line, and my opinion is the same. Now we are in a good moment, but you know how is this. Now if we don't win in Hyderabad, next season here will be 10 journalists, not 2. Then this is more in Spain than in India, but I think that it's normal to. In some moments of the season you are better. In some moments of the season you don't get the good results. But the feeling from day one in this season is that the season will be a good season for FC Goa.
Coach, you said in the last press conference that the team was training well, better than whatever you have seen before. But in the game against Kerala Blasters, we didn't see a very free-flowing game. But the determination to get those 3 points were there. Were you happy with the way the team performed?
Yes and no. In fact, we spoke about this during the week. But it's true that every game, because the style of a lot of teams in ISL is completely different. And we play, if we speak about these last 3 games, no? We play a very good game against Bengaluru. We deserve to win. Against Punjab was difficult. We started with problems, but I remember that we had a lot of injuries that game, and okay. But we turned the score, which is not easy. We could check after this game what Punjab did in Mumbai, for example. Is a team that they play very good, very very good. And the other team, we spoke before the game that was not only about football. The atmosphere, Kerala arrived after one very good win. For sure they will start strong the game, and in the first minutes we struggled. We were not in a. We were only defending practically. When we recovered the ball immediately, we lost the ball again. In terms of if it was nice or how we play, we can play 1,000 times better. But it's important playing like this. If you win one game, means that the team is very competitive. Because my feeling from the bench is the same after when I watched the video, is that nothing was happening in the second half. During the first 30-35 minutes, we had 1-2 arrive, but not very, very clear. They were attacking more because, okay, they were losing. We defend more or less comfortable, but it's in the last 10 minutes it's normal that they push. And for sure, if they equalize in the last minutes, the thoughts, everything would be different. But we won, and now everything is fantastic. And no, it's not like this. We need to. We spoke about this. We need to play better, and if we win not every game, but the next game, we need to play better. We need to play better, especially with the ball, because in terms of how we defended, was okay. Good positioning, good effort, good mentality in front of all the crowd, with Kerala in a theoretically good moment. We are happy with the 3 points, but I agree that we can play, and we have to play better.
Coach, Saduki is available for the.
Sorry? Sadiku is available. We have now practically only Rowling, Katimani and Nemil and Alan Saji obviously are out. All other players are available for the game. This is another point, that the reason why I say, because I say that we will have a good season. We have a competitive team. And now we have all the players. Now to choose 4 of these 6 foreigners is very difficult. Now to choose some Indian players that, okay, now we have a good bench. In some moments we had 3 players from the B team in the bench. No? Now the team is more competitive. The sessions are very good, and this is another thing that because I am positive.
Coach, two other coaches who have already done 100 games in the ISL, Sergio Lopez and Havas, and both of them have won the Shield. Is that something that you crave for in your fifth season now?
I feel that we are speaking about the two top coaches in ISL. All the coaches, more or less, I think that we want to win the Shield, no? And this season is, despite in my opinion, Mohun Bagan is the favorite. I think that most of the teams. For example, if you tell me now which 6 teams will qualify, for me, it's impossible. Last season we already have 5. In this moment, the top 5 was very clear. Only the top 6 was they fought till the end. In this season, I think the fight will be till the end. Then first target is top 6, second target is top 2, and third target is or opposite. First target is to win the Shield, second is top 2, and third is top 6. But the team who finish 7 or 8, that everyone will say what a failure. But I don't remember one competition very, very equal like this in India, of course, but even in another countries. No?
Coach, your thoughts on the opponents? You have a few familiar faces like Coach Tangboy, you worked with him, etc. A few players also. How do you feel about their performances so far, and what kind of challenge do you expect tomorrow or day?
There are 2 games that they are tricky games. Mm-hmm. One is Mohamedan, because it's not normal that you in the minute 13 you are winning 3-0. And the other game is Odisha, where it's not normal to lose 6-0 in one game in ISL. But they won in Kerala the other day. My opinion, in the second half they were close, not in the first half. In the second half they were close to equalize the game. They are a competitive team. The foreigners arrived late. Obviously they are not the same team than last season, but they are a competitive team, and I am completely sure that will be a difficult game, and we need to enter in the pitch 100% with a high concentration.
Do things like familiarity with their head coach, etc., give you some sort of an advantage in preparing for the game?
For me or for them? It's both, no? I think we were together 2 seasons, but they have the teams are completely different. I think who is there. There are more players from FC Goa last season there than the players in Hyderabad. That maybe Alex Saji, Ravi, and Manoj is not playing, Biaka. And sorry, because for sure I forget someone, but we have Leander, Devendra, Arshdeep, no? It's practically more players or same number of players. Will be a tough team because they have good players. It's true that they are having problems or in trouble to score goals, but they don't concede too much also, except this day with 6 goals against Odisha. The other games are very equal, no? And I feel that again it's not an advantage or disadvantage if I work with him or not, because I think practically in India everyone there are only 12-13 teams. For sure that in the next game Bengaluru, we have Sana, Pujari, Danu, Hali, all the families there also. Then the next game will be exactly the same.
All right, coach. Any more questions? All right, we'll wrap this up. Thank you, coach. Thank you,
Thank
Sai.
you.
Good luck
Thank
for
you.
the game.
Thank you.